just off of I-29 and Berry Road here at Casey North is Zona Rosa. Though I'm not a very big fan because of the layout and some of the elite shoppers who think this is the plaza, it does have a uniqueness, especially shops like this, Basement Games and Hobbies. We're going to clear up the misconception that this is just a geek shop. Just stepping into Basement Games and Hobbies, you don't know really what to expect. Like I said, there's a misconception here that this is kind of a geek shop, but it is anything but. I mean, the artwork is amazing. The games, like I said, I really don't familiar with them, but they're kind of very intriguing to me. These characters here, you see, are part of co-owner's army, as you'd say. The colors and the detail that goes into these are just amazing. These are the counters of the display cases of cards. Of what game is this?
Magic the Gathering.
Magic. And this is one of the games that we play here is Magic, correct?
Yes.
And you are one of the co-owners as well. This is Ken.
Mm-hmm.
And Josh is over there. And Magic and what is the other? Warhammer, is it? And these are the two main games that you'll have tournaments for and are often played here in the shop. And when are those tournaments?
Magic is Friday for F&M and Tuesdays for casual play, and then Warhammer is every Saturday night.
Every Saturday night. So you get a pretty good turnout every Saturday night for these games, or?
About a dozen people for the Warhammer tournaments, 20 to 25 for the Magic players.
Wow, so a lot of different Magic players, and these cards are, I mean, like I said, I have no idea what any of these cards mean. I mean, there's a lot of them. Before, when I stepped in here, you were making a deck for someone. I mean, kind of get a quick overview of what goes into this, Magic.
Well, Magic the Gathering is a collectible card game. You buy packs of Magic cards. In each pack you get commons, uncommons, rares. You build your own deck, and you come in tournaments to play them.
And the other now this is just a card game. The other one, Warhammer, you're talking is
Warhammer is a little more involved. Warhammer is what they call a tabletop miniature game. Basically, if you ever played any of those like games like Command and Conquer or the original Warhammer,
okay,
the original Warcraft,
uh-huh,
any of those games where you control an entire army like StarCraft, that's what you do with Warhammer. But in Warhammer, you actually have to build the miniatures yourself. They don't come painted, they don't come assembled. You assemble them, paint them, and then you field them as an entire army.
Wow.
In and of itself.
Well, you're open throughout the week, is that correct?
Yeah, Monday through or every 7 days a week. We open at 10. We close when the last person leaves.
All right. And throughout the week, you also can do other tournaments. You mentioned a game,
sure, we have
board game
night.
Sponsored night.
Tonight is our first Resident Evil tournament. Yeah, tonight we're going to have a Resident Evil tournament. The new Resident Evil not collectible card game, but card game.
Okay.
So we're going to do a tournament for that. We have our Tuesday nights is normally our board game night, which we kind of set aside for board gamers to come in and play. But any night or any time of day, anybody can always come in.